everybody, and welcome back to Louisiana Homestead. Thank you all for subscribing, and for those of you who haven't, I hope you will consider it. Today we're going to be making some cheesecake lemon bars. We're going to be using a mix to do that with. The mix is going to provide us everything we need for the crust and the filling, except for, of course, you do have to add eggs and oil. But we're also going to add into that the cream cheese part of it. So let's get started. I've got the oven turned on to 350, and I'm going to be using my little small oven today because I don't want to heat up the kitchen. And this dessert will fit into my little oven because the little pan is a 8 by 8 square pan. So that's going to work perfectly. The first thing we're going to do is going to cut this crust open, sprinkle it down in the bottom of this pan. And nothing mixes with it. It goes in just like this. So we're just going to press it down into the bottom of the pan and bake it. We're going to bake it at 350 for 10 minutes. Okay, for the second part of this, we're going to mix up our lemon filling. So let's get that started. This is the filling mix that comes in the box. To that, we're going to add 3 eggs. That's my yard eggs there. And we're also going to add 1/3 cup of water, which I already have measured out here. And we're just going to mix that with our mixer until only a few lumps remain. Okay, that ought to do it. Now we're going to set this aside while we do our cheesecake filling. Okay guys, you ready to make the cream cheese filling? Here it goes. This is one of the best parts of these bars, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to use 8 ounces of cream cheese, 1 egg. This is one of my yard eggs. And we're going to use 1/3 cup of powdered sugar. Also to that, we're going to add some flavorings. We're going to add about a teaspoon of this vanilla flavoring. And we're also going to add some lemon flavoring, just a tad of it as well. Okay, there we go. And we're going to mix that up with a mixer until it's nice and creamy. Okay guys, you ready to go to the next step? Let's get that warm crust. Okay, here's the crust that we pre-baked. And onto our crust that we pre-baked, we're going to put our cream cheese filling that we just made. So we're just going to get that right on in there. Now, if I would have sifted that powdered sugar ahead of time, you wouldn't even see these little lumps in there. I wish I had took the extra minute and pre-sifted it, but I didn't. It'll still be fine. It's just maybe not as pretty as it would have been as if I would have sifted it, you know. But it's going to be just fine. I don't think we'll be getting any complaints. Complaints to the cook could be dangerous to one's health, couldn't it? My mama used to have a sign in her kitchen that said that complaints to the cook could be dangerous to your health. Okay, now we're going to put our lemon mixture over the top of this. So let's go back to our lemon mixture. See how it's thickened up some since it's been sitting there? I'm just gonna go on ahead and give it a final stir before I dollop it on top of this cream cheese mixture. Just to kind of spread that yellow around. It got a good yellow color in there. Alright. Okay. Let's see if we can't kind of mix that into that cream cheese a little bit with our knife. Just kind of swirl it around here somewhat to get that cream cheese mixture. I'm being careful to not hit that crust at the bottom, y'all. Okay. We got a little bit of a swirl pattern going. I'm going to pop it back into the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes and we'll check it then. Alright, there we go. Now while this kit is probably fine standing alone just as it is, I was more in the mood for something like a cheesecake. So I thought, what better way to dress up this little kit than to turn it into a type of cheesecake. And I found a recipe on the internet for lemon cheesecake bars. And I just incorporated this recipe into this recipe, which made this one a lot easier because of all the stuff that was already done for me in the kit. Okay, it's been 25 minutes. Let's see if our filling is set. No, our filling is not set. I can tell by just moving it. It did the wave, so it needs to go a little bit longer. I'm gonna go at least 5 more minutes and I'll check it again. Alright, I'll let this go for 8 minutes instead of 5 because when I checked it at 5 it still wasn't set. But it is set now. And here it is when it's all said and done. Watch when I shake the pan, it doesn't have much jiggle to it at all. So it is done. I'm gonna wait till it's cool. When it's cool, we'll cut into it and see what it looks like. Okay guys, it's time to cut the cake. So let's get cut. I did go around the edges of it just to loosen it from the sides of the pan. So let's cut us a little piece of this. I guess about like this. Okay, got us a good little corner piece. Hopefully it comes out easily. All right, let's get a little plate to put it on. I know this ain't a little plate, but we're gonna put it on here because I think it'll show up good on this black. All right, y'all. Let's see if we can get this out of here. Okay, it looks good. Very good. A little bit of it did stay behind in the pan, but I can get that out easily. It is a kind of crumbly crust, so that doesn't surprise me that a little bit of it stayed behind. But we're gonna get that. Okay, boy, it made a very pretty brown top. Okay, it's time to taste the cake. It's pretty good. I taste the lemon. And I taste the cream cheese and the crust. It's good. But I don't taste the cream cheese as much as I thought I would have. But it still made a very good dessert. It's really good, but I was looking for something a little more cream cheesy. Maybe I should have put more cream cheese. It's very good though. All right, Mr. E, you ready to come try these lemon bars?
Yes, I am.
Lemon cheesecake.
All right.
Lemon bars.
It's late at night. I'm about getting ready to go to bed, but I got a weakness. I like to eat sweets before I go to bed. And I know it ain't right.
Well, I want you to give me an honest opinion of what.
We're gonna be honest because I ate this last night after you made it.
I know.
And you said, I wish I'd have had that film because that's amazing. This stuff's awesome. Mr. E ain't lying to y'all. Tell them, well, you already told them, but the ingredient is an ingredient. What is it?
It is cream cheese. Mama said you can't mess nothing up with cream cheese.
That's what I was about to tell them. Her mama said you can't mess nothing up with cream cheese. I don't know what my deal was, but I always told Miss KK, when you're cooking, if you don't put too much salt and you don't burn it, it's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
And I got one more to add.
What?
If you got cream cheese in it, it's going to be good. And like your mama said, Miss Marianne Basco, how she said it, if it got cream cheese in it,
you
can't go wrong.
Yep.
Y'all got to eat this. This is it.
What? That's after I had refrigerated it too. You see, when I tasted it at first, I hadn't refrigerated it yet. It did make a difference refrigerating it.
I want it.
Okay. Thank y'all for joining me. I hope you'll like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, bye.